Ote. Now we're getting somewhere. We are flowing through switches like a current. Now that we have an area code and a city name, you know what would be just fantastic? If we just paired those two pieces. We can see that they're logically related. They're basically like brother and sister, but they are currently stored in two independent variables. A tuple, not Trump's toupee, a tuple can be used to group the two. What is a tuple? A tuple is a weird word, and also a finite grouping of two or more values that are deemed by us, the geniuses, the developers, to be logically related. The different values are grouped as a single compound value. The result of this grouping is an ordered list of elements, which everybody loves. Everyone likes Law and Order. Let me show you. We're gonna switch this guy up a little bit. We're gonna go 405 for here, and then we're gonna get rid of city name. We're just kind of gonna revamp all of this just to have it a little different. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. So let's do var error. These are all gonna get mad pretty soon here. So equals the area code was not found. What a shame. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Wow. All we did was just make this, called it, and threw it in there. To build the tuple, we're gonna do another constant string for error equals, it's gonna equal the area code and the error. See this guy? That's what amazing looks like. We made a tuple by grouping area code and error within these parentheses, and the result of that is just assigning it to the constant string for string for error. That's pretty dope, right? How do we access what's inside the tuple? And I know I'm saying it weird, it's probably tuple, but tuple sounds elegant, like I'm gonna go down to the tuple as I go see an opera. Whatever. How do we get it to open up to us and trust us, and then we just break their heart and use them? Let's try something out. Let's try to figure that out. We can access the tuple's value according to their index. It's similar to an array because the indices start at 0. Let's do string for error dot 0, string for error dot 1. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? You see this? You see this, boy? Boy, you see that? You should see in the results bar, mine says 405 and error because this became the word of the day. We have the value, and that's pretty freaking cool, but you want to know something that's even cooler? I know. What could be cooler than that? Yeah, right. Well, yeah. It's pretty cool. In Swift, we can also give tuples some named elements. The reason we would want to do this is to make our code more readable because it's hard as Dwayne Johnson to keep track of which values are represented by string for error dot 0, you know. Named elements help us parse code a little easier, and this is how you do it. Cue that one song. This is how you do it. Let's put in code for the area code and error message for the error message, and you can access by, oh, I want the code, oh, I want the error message. Now we can access the tuple's elements by using their related names. Code for the area code, error message for the error. The results bar speaks the truth here and is my testimony by how accurate that is. It's pretty freaking dope. So remember a few videos back when we did some pattern matching when we first learned ranges in the old switch statement? Well, that was a form of pattern matching called interval matching because each case attempts to match a given interval against the comparison value. Tuples are helpful in matching patterns. So let's build a new switch case because I know you're tired of this one and we just revamped it. So it's like, is it even useful? Let's say you're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on Nintendo 64 and you want to make use of multiple cheat codes. You save the code that you use each time, and later you would like to see which cheat codes were used. Using a tuple in a switch statement's cases, that enables you to match against very specific patterns. So let's freaking do it. Let first cheat code equal 111. Let the second cheat code, these are random numbers by the way, don't be like, man, I'm gonna go play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 later, hope this cheat codes works. Then we are gonna build the tuple, second cheat code, comment the tuple. So we do switch, cheat codes. Now it's getting fun. We got 2 S's, that's always nice. Case 111, colon, print, no cheat codes found, my darling. Let's do case 111, and then underscore. Oh, I bet you're confused. Print, and I'm probably just gonna blow through the rest of this because it's gonna look pretty similar. So let me type it out. This switch case statement matches against several cases to determine which cheat codes were used. The underscore in the second and third case, it's a wild card. It matches anything. We've all met some wild cards in our day. The wild card allows these cases to focus on a specific cheat code. The first case will match only if both of the cheat codes match 111. The second case will only match if the first cheat code is 111. The third case will only match if the second cheat code used was 222. If the switch can't find any matches, it's just going to say all the cheat codes were used, and that's probably not the best way to handle that, but that's what it's going to do. You should see first cheat code was used, and we do. That is all for tuples and pattern matching for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the tuples. You can put on your toupee and study some tuples. Please subscribe, hit me up in the media and the social. I'll see you next time.